Back to commentating. Yesterday the board was not set up correctly, but hopefully this time it's kind of correct. So Carlsen game hasn't started yet. Leeches was a bit late. Yeah, Leeches is a bit slow in following this setup. Okay, let me look at the stream. Yeah, it's fine. Amateur setup. Oh yeah, my head is very. I mean, I can. Let's hide. Okay, whatever. I can try. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what kind of setup, whatever. I don't have any viewers anyway, so. Okay, so bishop c5. I'm not sure if Nakamura has played this before. Bishop c5. Probably has. And I've just missed it. I really don't know this bishop c5 because. Yeah, bishop c5, wait. Wait, what am I talking about? Oh my goodness, I'm just blind. I thought the bishop was on b5. I was like, what? When did Nakamura play this? I'm just completely blind. Oh, okay, forget me. Okay, a5. This is what I play myself. d4. The usual move. Black seems to equalize pretty easily. Yeah, Black just has the bishop pair. And Carlsen game, it really hasn't started. Let me make sure. I still have the stream elements and Streamlabs working at the same time. I'm so lazy. I wanted to change from Streamlabs to just the OBS. Supposedly it saves resources, but it's just too much work. It's just easier to use Streamlabs. Oh yeah, let's put the filter on. Let's use some stupid filter. How about the cat? Cat is fine. Cat. Let's be the cat person. Yeah, isn't black in the Nakamura game? It's just completely fine. I mean, the queen and the rook on the d file aren't doing anything. Looks like a fail from Caruana. I mean, of course you can't. You can't come up with something extremely good stuff, but you know, still, it's something. Let me just make sure. Let's check the computer just in case I'm completely wrong, because it happens often. Haha, so computer says white is very, very, very slightly better for some reason. Interesting. I mean, now white got rid of the bishop pair, so he basically won half a pawn. I guess the knight e5 is just a strong piece, and that's why white has some small chances to get something going on. But it looks so equal. Again, the Carlsen game. It should start at the same time, right? Let's check the chess 24 side. It's not on. Is that how it's supposed to be? The other people on the chat are also wondering. Some people are saying Twitch is lagging. Maybe it's just their side or I mean just 24 production quality is not the greatest. And of course mine is also mine is of course a lot worse, but mine with 0 viewers or sometimes 1 or 2 doesn't matter. Doesn't look to yeah, not much is going on. We can actually look at two boards at the same time. So on the left one, I can actually put the same thing. Let's put the same board. Just for now. That can be our light board on the left, and the right one, analysis. Yo, Buffalo! What's up? Haven't seen you in a while. But I think we live in completely different time zones. It's quite difficult. So we have the same game on because the Carlsen game hasn't started yet. So the right one I'm trying to kind of look at why did black equalize so easily. Okay, so it's the Kyoko piano. Oh yeah, that's why. But why are you awake? Why are you awake at 4 a.m. in the morning? It's 5 p.m. here. Just perfect. Perfect time to commentate. Yeah, it's very difficult for you to follow the Magnus tournament. Very difficult. Um. So yeah, a5. Yeah, this d4 is not like I said before. Usually it seems they play knight bd2 and then something. Yeah, this bishop pivot, this one I saw, and queen b8. This is a funny idea. Put the queen here. This is the. I've seen some games in the elite. I don't really know what's going on. But this is what they usually play. But he played this d4 immediately. And this response is, by the way, pretty normal. You don't take because if you take, then you allow white to play knight c3, and then he has this nice center. So don't trade your center pawn for the bad c3 pawn. Yeah, just go back. And now you can trade because you get this d5 and a lot of pieces are exchanged. And yeah, just more pieces getting exchanged. And it's just equal. Nothing really going on. Let me check the Magnus game once again. We can actually check chess 24. Still don't see it. Still not going on. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate stuff. And I also don't know if how Leeches does it. Like, I would think that it just automatically updates, but it wouldn't surprise me if if humans there was some kind of human setup. So whenever they play a move, human updates the board. Most likely not. Yeah, it can't be like that because also the clock time is actually correct. 8:35, 8:35 must be automatic. Yeah, there's not much to talk about this position. It looks so equal. Everything is just exchanged. We can also put the computer on. Oh, really? Look at this. Computer says queen c5. So I'm thinking d5. If you trade, what is the problem? Rook d1, d4, and rook e7. And you might lose a pawn here. And somehow rook c1 is not a problem because you just in time defend the king. And I guess if rook e8, yeah, then again doesn't work. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Queen c5 was it seems to be that was a possibility that was missed. Rook fd8 and rook e7. Queen c5. It's quite typical. Often when if you're playing over the board, you're moving they see you moving the queen and they are ready to capture and then you stop and then they are very surprised. Anyway, he missed this one, it seems. Missed that chance. And now it's equal. That was surprising. So white had some small pull. I wonder if black did something wrong there. Doesn't like bishop c7. Rook e8 instead. But this is very small stuff. Like, it's very difficult to play that perfectly. But queen c5 is a move that strong players can see. And again, let's check if Magnus game has started. I still don't see it. We can take the engine away, why not? Hmm. So okay, what is white hoping for? Playing f4, I guess. F4, rook d3, and he hopes that yeah, hopes that black should play rook d8, so then he would just be defending. F4. Why was even queen d2 played? Why queen d2? Maybe he was worried about f4. There was some kind of pin. So first protecting the rook, and then preparing f4. So rook c8. I like this move. Queen c2 is coming. But now, also queen c1 check. Rook d3, queen c1. Trade the queens. Still white should be better, right? Why can't we just play rook d3 and queen c1? We actually play king h2. And I don't know, maybe it's just equal. Because black can actually play rook c5, not rook d8. And he can play b5 to defend, put his king to e6, and make a draw. So instead, he this can still lead to the same. Actually, no. So there was no more check. So if the queen moved on the c file, maybe white could take on d5. So white is still a bit better. It's not that easy to defend. I would for sure lose. Lose as black here against Caruana. f4. Maybe maybe black has some active moves like rook c4, rook d3, queen, maybe even g5. Always have to calculate this stuff because fr does produce some weaknesses, some targets for black also. What other ideas? There's queen b4, queen b4, just attacking two pawns at the same time. Yeah, there is. It's my favorite cat. Gold Banzai. Banzai cat. Small. I call it. It's a small tiger, actually. Not a cat. A tiger. Tiger paw. Queen d3. It's kind of passive. And I can see on chess 24, rook c4. Yeah, rook c4. Okay, now white is just, I don't know. White is just basically waiting for some kind of mistake. Hasn't really done anything. Now black, yeah, black is just improving now. Now black could even hope to get slightly ambitious. Now this will end in a draw. It's gonna be a quick draw. And again, let me check. Has the game started? Carlsen game. Still don't see it. Still don't see it. Is it on purpose? Is it just gonna be one game at a time? That would be a bit boring. I think 2 games is just perfect. You don't want any more than that for Rabbit. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you could handle 3 or 4 games at a time. But for Blitz at least, 1 or 2 is all you need. 1 or 2 games. Okay, what is going on? Rook e4. Aha, wait. So you take, and then b3 hangs, and black might be playing for the win. I guess c chess 24. White actually took on b5. And what is going on? So obviously can't exchange the queens. Otherwise the b pawns just promote, so I have to do something more. I mean, where's our perpetual? We want to check on c8. We want to do this diagonal thing. And how do we make it happen? Honestly, we could play a lot of, like queen c6, for example. Queen c6, threatening e4 pawn, and the queen c8, queen f5 maneuver. Ah, but there's, wait. Queen c6, queen a3, and queen gets to f8. And where's the draw? Where is the draw? In the fantasy chess, I actually voted for I voted for Nakamura because Caruana because Caruana got like, was it like 15 points if Caruana wins the match, and if Nakamura wins you get like 4, something like that. Wait, no, it wasn't that bad. It was 5-11, I think. I forgot. Maybe 5-11. I think Carlsen had something ridiculous. Everyone thought that Carlsen would completely destroy Dingliren. But I think Dingliren actually has fairly good chances against Carlsen. Yeah, I really don't think Carlsen is a big favorite against him. Like maybe Carlsen wins the match like only 75% of the time. That's like my guess. No, it's not that actually. Maybe even less. Okay, so it was a draw. Chose to check. Queen d7. I'm just wondering. So if black takes here, so now there is no perpetual because queen drops to f8. But I guess white just takes on f7, and then there's gonna be some kind of perpetual. So e3. Yeah. Okay, it was pretty boring. Nothing extremely exciting happened. But yeah, what is going on with the Carlsen game? What is up? What is up? Let me just make sure. Yep, it's not on. Anyway, at the I can show this game again, but not really much to talk about. Maybe the move orders I could talk about. I don't really know, but obviously h6 is like a safe choice. Avoiding this kind of all kinds of bishop g5 ideas. If you don't do that, and then sacrifices are coming. Like not sure about the move orders at all, but there's this basic idea that obviously you could take. That's the basic one, but there's another one, like let's say you make some random move that you can play now knight h4 and sacrifice a piece this way. And this is leads to a lot of complications. I mean, not in this exact position, but the idea is the same. So h6 avoids all that, avoids all those ideas. And yeah, nothing really happened here. Nothing too exciting. There was the queen c5 missed. I talk about here. Copy to set queen c5, and next I got a rook e7. Was a small edge for white. That was missed, and then it was pretty equal. Carlsen, what is going on? What is going on? So what should I do? Maybe I should look at some older games, because I don't know what else to talk about. Some of the older games, they're actually quite There have been many games I haven't seen. Maybe actually I go even older. Let's see. Let's just pick something random. What should be interesting? What are these names? Why is there pedestrian and Nabilon Fekir? It looks like it's their nicknames, but I don't know why they are doing this. Okay, I'm just gonna kinda click something. Wait, who are the players? Pedestrian. Damn it, I don't know. So I'm gonna click. Let's look at some random Anishkiri game. But it's a draw. I want something that ends in a victory. Okay, this is the victory. Let's just quickly look at this. Okay, so English. I played this. Except Bishop C5, I don't. I just play Knight B6. Yeah, this Bishop C5 leads a lot of complications. And Queen C2, and already out of the book. Looks completely random. What is this? Queen C2, Queen A4, and back to Queen D1. And White won. At first glance, this looks scary. Knight coming to C2, but yeah, you just castle, and if you put the knight there, rook just moves. You play A3, and nothing has been achieved. But what is the point of this? I don't know. It's some kind of move order stuff. Move orders are way too tricky. You just have to study them. So white somehow traded the p7 to p2. I mean, it looks like black is more active. But look at this maneuver. Attacks the queen, gets rid of the bishop pair. And the thing is, the knight also protects e2, so black can't take it. Should be. But yeah, black has three pawn islands, and white only has two pawn islands. Black has more weaknesses, so yeah, it's not that easy to play. Wait, what? What is this? Why sacrifice an exchange? How can this work? Why did Anish lose this? Does this is this really good? Or Peter says equal. Really? This is too high level for me. Way too high level for me. Again, let me check. Nope, I still don't see another Nakamura game or Carlsen game. This is way too high level. Somehow the black rook is just not doing anything. So white would like to play bishop e8 to get mate, but there's a check. So he's preparing for it. Yeah, why not bishop e8 now? What is the problem with bishop e8? Maybe there's still some kind of queen d5 defense. Queen d5, queen g8. Whoa, goes to the end game. Somehow, not sure if it's winning, but at least it's difficult to defend. Wait, what? Really? Goes to this kind of endgame. Theoretically losing. Is it all the way? Yeah, losing. Wow. That was very interesting sacrifice from Nepo. I like this game. That game was very funny. Queen c2, queen f4, queen d1, and then that sacrifice. I feel like chess 24 is failing a little bit. Their site is not the best. Uh, Also, yeah. Okay, so let's just continue. Just continue clicking some. Maybe we should still check the quickly the drawn game between the Anishkiri and Nepo, just to complete the match. Yeah, they played the Grunfeld. Bishop b5 is. I think I saw this in some kind of correspondence game. I didn't really understand the idea. Maybe it's just at some point play d5 and then there's no. The knight is not attacking the bishop. Maybe it's just some kind of preparation move. I don't know exactly at all. Uh, Looks really weird. Again, I don't understand what is going on. Black just plays h6. And yeah, I guess there's like, it looks scary to open the king side a little bit. There's less cover, but this bishop is protecting all the key squares. And even the rooks got traded. Some kind of theoretical draw, I guess. Okay. Let's check the third game. And still no game? Still no game. It's a shame. Takes too long. Takes way too long. Okay, so the third game seems to have been also draw. Same line. Slightly different now. But the Grunfeld holds. Grunfeld is just very solid. Look at this. f6. I wonder if black is preparing to play g5. Because I guess he was scared of like h6, get the queen in through the dark square, so now he takes care of that problem. But his king is very loose. If he just managed to get to the 7th rank, our rook, but right now the open file is covered. But somehow, I don't know why p5 wasn't played. e5. Maybe there's some kind of e5. If we get e5 in, we are attacking the king. And yeah, I don't know. Black is defending pretty well, finding, I guess, all the right moves. Then I have a suggestion. Don't lose games online. Don't do it. It's not recommended. Just win them. Win every single one of them. Every single one of them. But what happened? What happened? How did the knight? Look at this. First attack the g pawn, and because of these mating problems, he went back. And knight g5, rook h6, threatening mate. Decided to just make a draw. Oh. Okay, this is annoying. Why does it take so long? Yeah. What is going on? What is going on? Should I put the chess 24? Maybe I should click it a little bit, see what's going on.
He's generally a very good guy.
Who's a good guy? Manish, who's a good guy?
Well, where are they? Has Fabi got his glasses? What's going on? It's been like 20 minutes.
I want
This
to know.
E4 has it been played?
we're back.
Or?
Finally.
We're back?
And
wow.
more.
Okay, thank you. We are back. We are back. Okay. Let's go to broadcast. Let's try to find them. Is it really one game at a time? Really? Just one game at a time? My setup is really bad then. Because I was hoping to do something different. 2 games at the same time. But if it's just one game, Exchange Slav. Exchange Slav is actually not a bad attempt to win. It's a reasonable choice. Yeah, this is all theory. Kick the queen out. And I guess white is saying that the knight is slightly bad, and the bishop also went back. So white gained something with this maneuver. Okay, they're all following theory. I guess bishop b4, not the most common. The most common it seems to be bishop b7, but with a bad score. Bishop b4. Knight h5. What happens after bishop b5? f6? But then we could take on h5. There's queen c6 coming. What is this? Why not bishop e5? Why not bishop e5? Actually, let me move on chess 24 side. f6, bishop h7. It's a kind of crazy complications. Yeah, I just want to check on g6. I don't know what's going on and just take there. Maybe the problem is that on the h5 this setup is bad and the pin will be somehow will be used. I have no idea. I'm sure Caruana knows what is going on. But really? They don't play 2 games at the same time? I have to ask. It's too much chat. We go to. So bishop e5 is happening. And this f6 seems to be the move, but yeah, then there's this bishop h7 idea. Let me check the chess 20. Let's see. What are they saying in the chat? Okay, I asked them. Let's see if there will be some answers. Okay, so f6, and he didn't take. Okay, let's. This one is just too complicated. I think I have to use the computer very soon. I'm not sure if go to f8 or let's say f8 to take, and maybe bishop e8, cover some squares. Have to go all the back to h3 and then I don't know, it's very complicated. Like I'm seeing some lines like this. No idea how good they are. Let's see the computer. So, aha! Computer wants to play king e7. King e7 and use the h file this way. Except now it changed its mind that this is also acceptable. This is actually exactly my line, except take on c3. There's so many tactical ideas here. I have no idea what's going on. Very complicated. Anyway, he avoided all that. Avoided all that. Why only one game at a time? Why only one game at a time? What about my setup? Really? One game at a time. Well, maybe it's not so bad. Hello, Chacopa. Yeah, it's my pet, my tiger. The players on chess.com are not any better. It's just that. Okay, so when you start, let's say you play on both sides, that means you will get your rating on leeches will be higher. Let's say you play blitz, it will be higher, like about 200 points. Then around like 1900 or something like that, it's probably gonna be actually very close to, gonna be about the same. No, I can't play Cobra. And then a bit later, it's actually gonna change most likely. Like right now, my blitz rating on chess.com is almost 2700, but on leeches, my blitz is less than 2500. So it's always gonna change, just depending how strong you are. Maybe I should put the, let's see. I actually gonna put the board here, the same board, I guess. Let's put it like this. And okay, so we have the live board on the left one, and let's use the analysis on the right one. Let's try to analyze, close the engine for now. Let's see what happened here. So yeah, they played this theoretical line, which I know nothing about. But yeah, so he didn't take on h7 like I said before. But this problem, how does he get out of this problem? Because if you play g6, maybe we just sack the piece. Maybe not right now, but maybe we wait until black castles and then we take. If black plays h6, then of course then the light squares are eternally weak. So there's no easy way to do about this annoying thing. Also, if we play f5, we have knight e5, and then g4. So let's see how black deals with this. Maybe black will play knight e4. Knight e4 maybe. Knight e4. If they play only one game at a time, then I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the whole day. It's gonna take too long. I don't wanna stream for 6 hours. Too much. So maybe I just do this Nakamura Caruana match. So g6, he chose this. He chose this. And right now, most likely we can take on because there's knight f7 covering everything. But we can wait the idea. If castles, then we take obviously, and try to get the rook to the h file somehow, like f3, king f2. Try to make this way. Maybe so king f7. King f7 looks a lot safer. Just protecting g6. King f7. Knight d2 is, I guess, well, preparing one of the e4 or c4. Most likely e4. I don't want to open the c file because the rook is here, so I'm kind of scared. What will happen? Rather play e4. Put the rook to e file. Yeah. Wait, he castled. So he offers a white the chance to get at least a draw. So we can take here. We have immediate perpetual if we want, but obviously we want more. And the question is if we can get the rook there. Rook g8, never played that one. That would be checkmate in one. So you have to play like, for example, queen e7, king f2, queen g7. There's check, and king g8, and maybe, yeah, it's not so easy. I guess black is just fine. There are still some ideas, but most likely they fail. Bishop e8 maybe. So he chose to, he didn't want a draw, and he didn't believe in the attack. So he just played the rook c1 move. Rook c1 is not my first idea. Rook c1 doesn't, like, I would have played, most likely if this was blitz, I would have played e4. Yeah, e4 I would have played. Except maybe queen a5 forces some kind of protection move. Like in the game. And then I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. Looks reasonable. And now, yeah, he played this queen e7. If queen a5, maybe we can play knight b3, and then that queen has to move somewhere, and then to c5, then maybe a5, or already a5 immediately. Are possible. So he played. This is the problem. I have to click. It doesn't automatically update the board, so I have to find where the live moves are. I could of course refresh and then I get bored, but oh well. So yeah, he chose queen e7. And now queen b3. I wonder if c4 will come. I would like to play c4, threatening to play c5, and if he trades, we take. Unfortunately, our rook is not defended, so might be a slight issue. Not a big one. Yeah, just rook c2. And white is better also here. Maybe it will just lead to a lot of exchanges. For example, bishop c6 and bishop d5 coming next. So he chose instead to play this queen a3, pinning the queen. You could play knight f5, but then I guess you're losing a pawn. That's a small problem. That is a small problem. Okay, so rook c8 was played. Rook c8. So, but basically, black is just kind of waiting for white to play c4, e4, and white is avoiding those. a5 is an idea, except then a5, I guess bishop b5. If we manage to trade this, then it will be very equal. Okay, so finally, c4. Finally, he chose to do something. He couldn't take it anymore. He had to open up the position a little bit. And funnily enough, if you take with the d-pawn, we can even take with the rook. The queen is still pinned. Still possible to do this. I guess again bishop c6. Bishop c6. Yeah, just coming to d5, exchange the rooks, make it as dry as possible. Also, problem is the rook would defend. Rook is defending the queen. So now your rook is hanging. So you'd have to move it again. That's a problem. So maybe rook c4 is a stupid move. I guess you have to take with the knight. Take with the knight. So if you play... He took on with the rook. Slightly surprising. Anyway, now this one doesn't seem to... Yeah, this is a problem. The c-file. C-file is a big problem. You lose a piece, it seems. Even if you just take here, how do you get out of this pin? You would have to play rook c3 and then just take, and b5 comes. So yeah, knight f5 is actually really a pretty good move. You would have to play like I guess queen b2. Yeah, this one seems fine. Queen b2 is protecting the rook, planning I guess to push the a pawn. Maybe knight d6 back. Try to make a draw. Yeah, I don't know. So he took with the rook, but now he has to move so he moved to d5. I guess he's saying that hell, his rook is stable on c5. And if you ever play b6, maybe I can play bishop a6. It looks very suspect. Black might easily get, actually, might become better. It seems like this whole queen a3 idea didn't really work. Yeah, this queen a3... Okay, where am I? There's too many variations. Let me just click it like this. This queen a3, I feel like it didn't really do much. Except, yeah, it was kind of forced. Because the rook is hanging. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Black is just fine. Or better. First instinct, take with the queen. Because there's no rook c1. Maybe knight b3. Planning to play this. And if you're queen, if you move here, we take here. You have to take the knight to protect e6, and then hopefully something good happens. I don't know. I guess black is fine. I don't see a follow-up. Queen d5 will come. So yeah, he avoided this. He just played bishop f1. Just protecting, there's no more queen c6 idea. If you play queen c3, you just have to calculate. You have to calculate this sacrifice. The bishop is just in trouble. Might be a draw. in the best case scenario. No bishop c4, it's pinned. Anyway, white at least has a draw there. Maybe more. Not sure about the move orders and stuff. Like maybe king h2, or maybe you have to take a check first to stop bishop d5, and then king h2, bishop d5 next. And it's probably lights out. So that's stuff you have to calculate. And yeah, he avoided this. Late queen d7. Also, I was just wondering if he could move the knight somewhere. I really don't know where. f5, f7, e4, and then play queen c3. But he chose the passive way. And white now has some target. One target. Also, just hope f3, e4. Get the center under control. And slowly maneuver black to death. Queen d7. I have a feeling that was a mistake. Let's see what the computer says. King f7. Protecting e6. G4 and then because it's a strong cat. Don't you know cats basically live in trees? They don't fall. They just stay there. So yeah, all cats are circus cats. Never fall. King f7, nice computer move. Yeah, this queen d7 just looks. It's a tiny bit passive. Oh, +1 already. Not surprising, really. It's just annoying. The rook is very active here. And look at the king side. It's very open. If at some point we can get our rook to the 7th rank, the king will start feeling the heat. And f3, e4. Once again. It's coming up. Not easy to defend. Right now, where should the knight move? Let's try to find a good square for the knight. Rook c6. Let's see, rook c6 we have. I guess that's bishop b5. Takes. So if you take here, you lose your queen. But maybe we have check. If you move your king, it's gonna be mate. So you have to block. And we take here. There's a check. Knight goes here and bishop c4 is a problem. Probably white has a draw, but that's it. Okay, so there was a trap. Rook c6. Rook c6 was possible, I guess. Rook c6. Interesting. So anyway, instead he played rook d8. So he's just controlling the back rank. This one makes more sense. I like this one more than my idea, even though there was a trick. This one looks as more solid. So the back rank is controlled. The 7th rank is controlled, at least for now. Queen a5. trying to get to the rook. The 7th. Right now our knight is not participating in the game. The only duty is basically just stopping knight c4 and bishop c4. But I really would like to maneuver it. Like maybe c3. Some, I don't know, maybe a3. Somewhere nice. Okay, what should we do about this? Rook b8. So if you play rook a7, I guess rook b7. There's a check though. King goes to g7. But right now black is ready to push all the way to home. There's queen b4. And ooh, almost a Chihuahua. But once again I avoid it. It just makes my eyes water when I avoid it. Anyway, okay, so what happened here? What happened? So queen a5, and the queen just went back, and the rook went back. Okay, how to proceed? So, okay. Is f3? Is f3 a terrible idea? It might be, because at the moment we play e4, the moment we get that in, then d4 is a target. Because right now, we have everything defended. Bishop defense g2, so there's never anything remotely possible to checkmate. But the moment we play f3, there's already one target, second target, e3 and g3, and if you play e4, there's d4 target. So maybe it's a bad idea. So what else we have? Knight b1, but then something goes to c4. I'm not sure, like bishop c4, knight c3, maybe you take, and yeah, I don't know. Still not so easy to win. Anyway, he chose knight b3, so obviously he wants to put the knight to c5, and black gave away the strong bishop. The bishop was really strong, so it's a shame to give it up. But still, how does white make progress? The rook is active. Could play rook b6. Yeah, what about rook b6? Rook c1. This pin. No, I'm not sure. I think white is close to. Oh, queen a3. Just double attack. I missed this idea. Though even this one isn't so clear, because there might be some kind of tactical setup. I'm trying to make this work. Like, let's say here you take, maybe there's some kind of perpetual. If you go here, there's something, should be something. Maybe check here, f4, Now you're already almost mated. And I guess just a perpetual. Anyway, so some kind of tactics, complicated tactics. But this is exactly what the players are calculating. Anyway, he played. What did he play? Let's update this again. Go back. Okay, so Queen b4, Knight c4. Yeah, this is safe way of playing. Because now that White forced the Knight to c4, now the c file is blocked. And yeah, now he can safely bring the bishop into play. The only the piece that was not participating. Now there's weaknesses. h5, trying to, I guess, attack a little bit. Some hope. Also, I guess, making look for the king. Okay, one safe move. So now, right now, black could just give up the b pawn. For example, let's move the king somewhere. Let's say f7. We could just go to this endgame. Just go to the rook endgame and say it's just a fairly easy draw. And maybe it is. It's not so clear. Like also rook c1. How does the white king get out of the corner? It's not so easy to say how it happens. So maybe he's thinking about this. Let me also make sure that really there's no Carlsen game. Let's actually go chess 24 side. Okay, there really isn't. There's only one game. One game at a time. Boring. So boring. Yeah, I'm just gonna cover this match. I can't do 6 hours. It's tiring. Okay, so what happened? Queen c 7. Queen c7. So if you take, I guess he's counting on this pin. And that's really annoying. Like you play, it's still, the rook is not defended, so you can play. Actually, I'm not sure. Bishop d3 is coming. Not exactly certain what is going on here. There should be some kind of annoying tactical move. But I don't see it right now. I'm sure there is. Queen f4. I have to cheat with the computer. So it's rook b7. So if you play bishop d3, I can see that there's a check winning the bishop, and queen d7 is met by knight f7. And I guess the preparation is just queen b8. And it's gonna be deadly. Okay? So yeah, he didn't take. Oops. Queen c7. Rook a1, queen b6. Huh, is it gonna be a draw? White is having trouble finding a plan. King f6. Okay, f3. Finally something. f3. e4 is coming. Now that the king is here, it's at least protecting one of the weaknesses that's produced with the f3 move. Rook b1, still playing slowly. I have to say, I probably would have played e4 immediately. Most likely. But because I like the rook. The rook seems active on the a file. I don't know why because this, first of all, this looks scary. The queen is hitting the king. So I'm scared of h4. Yeah, this is definitely something I want to avoid, but I guess e5 is fine. You play e5, and yeah, this is just one check, I guess. You move the knight somewhere, like to b5. Just take b5. So yeah, Nakamura is a good calculator. One option is though that you could take first, then play h4, because now you have this f5 square, and if you take it, maybe it's a problem. I don't know. Anyway, this didn't happen. This did not happen. Let me update it again. It gets too confusing. Too many variations. You just play knight c4. What? Did he just blunder? Don't tell me he just blundered an exchange. Did this really happen? Did he just blunder? Wow. Oh, wait. Is this a tactic? But after, if you take here, then I don't believe in this. There has to be, like, can we play, I don't know. Actually, it's quite complicated. Does this actually work? He will just next take the knight on b1. Wow, if this is the case, he's a genius. Did he really calculate this? It's really, Nakamura is usually, this is not Nakamura's style, I feel like. Nakamura plays solidly, and this one that you take b5 and sack, I feel like he blundered, but it's just working out somehow. Except it's not. You take on b1, h4 or rook g8. I'm not sure. I guess h4. Yeah, it's not working out. h4, just h4. So actually, yeah, Nakamura. Yeah, so it was just a blunder. Nakamura doesn't like taking big risks. He plays it solid most of the time. But hey, now there's takes. I guess he's gonna take with the king, because if you take it with the queen, there's a check and d4 is hanging, so you have to take with the rook g8 happened. Yeah, king, and I guess you just play this, and there's no easy way to continue, like check, and that's it. So that's why Caruana played rook g8. He's thinking that the king actually wants to go to f3, wants to go to the center, where it's somehow safer. Now, rook g8 does look like a really good move. Yeah, looks like it just wins, honestly. Let's see if Nakamura. Usually Nakamura defends very well. Nakamura can find this interesting defenses. So he's trying something like this, hoping that the black king is weak, but it really doesn't look like it. Can we just play queen f4? Is Nakamura hoping that... Oh wait, the oops. The rook is hanging. Okay, I forgot that. Forget what I said. Queen f8. Queen f8 happened. Rook h8 is coming. Well, this is very, very tactical. But isn't the... you go e7, just check here. And maybe, it looks like a perpetual. I think it's a perpetual. Black king has no safety. Nakamura managed to save himself. Well done. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, he goes to e8, but yeah, just keep checking on b5. You have to, don't check on c6. You just have to keep it on the 5th. Okay, so was there a win here? Let's check the computer. Computer, what do you think? Computer says queen c4 is the way to continue. Queen c4. I just thought that, yeah, this is actually what I thought. Oh yeah, play this one. I'm not sure how easy this is to win, but you know, that was one try. And yeah, this rook g8, this look really good. Look, computer just wants to take. Give this check. It looks scary, but white just waits. Instead, this check happened, and this is also a draw. Wow. Quite amazing. Oops, yeah, queen f8. Wow, nice save. That was interesting. But yeah, this big blunder from Nakamura. Wow, just blundering. Very simple stuff. Look at this computer move. King h3. So what about also this one? I was wondering. I wanted to play e4 immediately. I thought the rook was better on a file than b file. It seems I was correct. Haha. In your face, Nakamura. I was correct. Let's look at the game. The whole game. So another draw. It's gonna be... it's kind of looking like it's gonna go to the Armageddon. Oh. Why can't you have two games at the same time? One game at a time. It's a bit boring. Ugh. Don't go that far. Or maybe you should play the computer. If you play the computer, you're used to losing every game. And that's basically what you're expecting. Yeah, just play the Stockfish. I mean, it's already enough. Just Leeches level Stockfish 8. I lose every... Well, maybe there's... At least if I play it like I would a human in a tournament, then I lose every game. If I try to find some kind of tricky ideas, then I can maybe win or draw. So yeah, it was this exchange love. And they all followed this theory. Or some kind of big theory I have no clue about. And this knight h5 seems to be a modern take on this. It looks risky, opening up having all these weak points, but you get the bishop there. Look at this computer move. G5. G5. And if you take, you play even f5. But also computer said king e7. I guess there's like queen f8, queen h6, and mate. It's kind of funny. G5. I like this. Only problem is white. This is typical Sheen. When the opponent tries to advance in the sides, you open up the center. And in this case, the king is in the center, so should be even worse. Should be some kind of punishment. But I don't know. Oh, now it's +1. It took the computer a little bit time to see. Anyway, knight c4. Caruana was still playing pretty fast. Except here. Here he started thinking, so maybe he knew prep all the way here and then a3 was a new move. Not the best one, it seems. Nakamura isn't really known for his opening theory. That's why sometimes his games are a bit boring. He's more of a practical player, and sometimes practical players are a bit boring. Especially at the elite level. They play just safe openings. Because if they play risky, they can just lose easily. Yeah, I thought king f7. But yeah, he just castled. Gave this option of taking. But yeah, it seems like it was just a perpetual. Oh, I should put the next game here. So I don't miss it. And yeah, seems like there was nothing better to just take a draw, so you wanted something more. Rook f7. I guess planning to double on the c file. Yeah, e4. I was expecting e4. Like already here, why not here? I don't know. This is too complicated. e4 was possible. Hey, this is kind of fun, interesting. For a moment, the computer said take with the bishop, and that's rare. That's a rare idea. Taking with the bishop. I'm trying to understand it. Yeah, I guess the problem is like black can play bishop c6 and just trade more stuff. And if you take with the bishop, you try to exchange and the knight just hops forward. Anyway, that's pretty interesting stuff. Queen a3, nothing special, unfortunately. Oh, bishop e8, even better. Rook c3, recommended. Anyway, they played pretty well. Pretty well, except white got something. Ah, b5. That makes sense. Just trying to lock the a file. The only problem is this knight b3 that can hop in here, so you have to calculate if you want to make this work. Just kind of look at this complication. Sacrifice a pawn to get the knight to c5. Who knows what's happening? Anyway, yeah, I think the more human approach, just allow the capture on b6 and then try to defend. And the problem is just this was what I suggested, rook c6. And then I said that what he played looks somehow better because he's just controlling the 8th rank. And the rook c6 worked because bishop b5 didn't work. This check, and there was all kinds of bishop c4 ideas. Anyway, yeah, rook d8. I guess it's just if rook c6 works, I guess you should play it because it's more active, trying to immediately get rid of the active rook. Anyway, that's a small stuff. Queen c5, interesting. Just slowly improving your pieces. They still haven't started, so I can just keep on rambling. What happened in this game? So what is the point of Queen c5 though? Ah, rook a7. Rook a7, I guess. Rook a7. The computer wants to play just king a7 and laugh at my face. Rook a7 is like, haha, just bishop b7. I don't know. Knight b3. Ah, rook b6 was possible. I was just not sure. Yeah, this is what I looked at. I look at this one, that this one ends in a draw. But you take with the rook. And now the queen can drop to e1 and there's no perpetual. Okay. Aha! d5. Okay, the game started. But I guess I will finish this analysis. I just want to show d5. Look at this idea. Planning rook a7. Interesting. d5. It's not easy to see this at all. That's a very strong move, but not easy. It's easy to miss it. Not easy to see, but easy to miss it. At g4. Maybe playing g5 next. Okay, anyway, let's continue. I mean, the game, nothing much has happened. It's just the normal. No more stuff. Why is Caruana thinking so long? I do not know. H4. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just. A lot of mistakes were made, and yeah, then the blunder. Okay. Okay. So why is Caruana? Wait, what? Wait, what is going on? It's a draw? Did I miss something? Wait, I have to check. Let's go to chess 24. It's a draw? It's already a draw. Why? Ah, they're gonna restart. Because Nakamura has 5 minutes, and again, chess 24 is just. They have so many problems with this. Like, they just can't take care of this shit. Terrible. Ah, now it's on. Now it's on. Okay, good. Good. Hey, no, wait, what? They just added a few more moves. This is true. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Draw again. Wow. Okay, let's check. Chess 24. What is?
Yeah, maybe it's not that much. Yeah.
Rookie 1, queen this. It's still worse though.
What?
It's still a bit worse.
What position?
Especially practically speaking, you never wanna have played f6. Obviously, in these lines, just king is eternally weak.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on?
What's happened in the actual game is this.
I think there was a missed challenge without increment, and they are doing it again now, and we're starting right now.
So no increment.
Otherwise, we have somebody in the commentating today who is no stranger to when you just don't have any openings anymore with white, just make a draw in 9 moves and then win with black.
Wow, Kazan 2012 reference?
11, but I take more objection to that than Sasha does. I have a feeling like I get.
Okay. So there was the explanation. And the game started. Go from the beginning, almost the beginning. The Kyoko piano. Famous, boring opening. The same stuff. Same good old stuff. Okay, so no more d4. No more d4. Back to the classics. Bishop b6. Rare move. But I can see that in the database, look, it says Nakamura with the black pieces. So clearly I have missed Nakamura's games. Okay, bishop b6. I don't know. I mean, obviously bishop b6 is the idea is that you just avoid this d4 tempo move. But yeah, I have no idea why he's playing at this moment. So this is rare. Usually in these Kyoko pianos, they put the knight to g6 because the knight on c6 isn't doing much. But in this one, he does it the other way. Put the knight to d7 and maybe even to c5. Wow, look at this. I like Nakamura's approach. This looks very active. No more boring stuff. Yeah, this looks interesting. Oh, really interesting here. d4. d4. I wasn't. That one surprised me. I don't know. Like, I guess I would have played like bishop e3. This one looks more solid. Just, I don't know, just trade some stuff. d4. Let's the bishop annoyingly stay on b6, putting pressure on f2. Something I don't want to allow. So I guess if you take, what does white do? We could take on c6. We could do this, attacking two pieces at the same time. Except if the knight moves, maybe there's bishop f2. So, black can play, I don't know, knight e5. He can move his bishop somewhere. Let's say knight e5. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it just leads to a lot of exchanges too. Instead, he just took with the pawn. Took back with the pawn. It looks weird. I don't know. I don't really understand. Isn't this pawn just a weakness? Yeah, I'm still trying to understand it. You could even play knight e5, because the pin actually doesn't look too scary. No way to increase the pressure, just next king h8. Also can play c6. And is white just passive here? Okay, I have to check the computer, because I am surprised by d4. It seems like he played pretty fast, so I guess it's theory. So my beginner move would have been bishop e3, and computer doesn't like it. Queen f6, queen f6, and if we take, and let's say play. Okay, now there's just the pawn is dropping, and even if you check, bishop h3 is coming. So that's a problem. That is a problem. Queen f6. So not taking, because that helps white develop. Just waiting white to take. Yeah, the queen is really active. This is actually really annoying. So d4. d4. And then just c takes d4. What if now queen f6 with the same ideas? Knight e3, bishop takes, knight d5. Let's say queen f7, and there's some weird stuff. This is too complicated for me. I'm still trying to internalize why d4 is such. Why is it stronger move? Yeah, I don't really get it. It just works. Somehow it just works better. I mean, at least the pawn. I mean, it's controlling at least these c5 and e5 squares. So there's that. But I don't know. It's just my mind just wants to take with the piece. Like this was like my weak idea. I like the piece activity and the pawn, even though it blocks the bishop and controls the c5 and e5 squares. This looks somehow weak under pressure. I don't know. I still don't really understand, but it works. So let's leave it at that. Oh yeah, knight d5 was my move. But there's some tactic, some crazy tactic. Knight g5, bishop g5, and utilizing the pin. Yeah. I wonder who can find knight g5. Wonder. Now Carlsen could. I mean, maybe you can find this in a classical game, but in plates it's very difficult to find that. So knight d5 didn't happen. Let's actually click again, away and back. So we get the. So we get what happened. Yeah, they came to check. A3. Now it wants to go to d5. And bishop e6. What is the point? So my first instinct, put the knight to d5. Just bishop d2. What? Put the knight back to e7. Computers. Out of this world. Don't understand. Instead, would like to put the other knight. I guess at least the rook is active. Yeah, I guess it makes more sense. Keep the rook active. Don't block the rook with your knight. Bishop e6. I don't know. Computer's first move is bishop c2. So c6 happened. That also looks very normal. You know, maybe bishop c7 comes. d5 even. Queen to d6. Maybe some kind of attack. Some kind of. Maybe more than just hope. Interesting, interesting. Anyway, this is why I didn't want the pawn to be on d4. Because black can easily blockade it and just do his stuff. And what is white supposed to do? It's hard to come up with a plan. I feel like black has many plans and white has only few. Like this bishop d2. You know, it's just okay, it develops the piece, but it's just one square. Like what is next? I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I should try the other cat. What do you think about the other cat? This one. The power cat. Power cat. Bishop d2. So what about the same thing? Move the f knight there to keep the rook open. So I mentioned this plan of playing like bishop here, then d5, queen d6. But only problem is that actually that allows knight e5. So we don't want that. So c6 I guess just stabilizes the knight. So queen b3 is not attacking yet. And he did that, yeah. What would I... it's difficult to find a plan for white. Like, where do you put the queen? You could put it to b3, but then maybe a4. So he decided to play a4. Most likely planning to play queen b3. And then I guess just wait. Ooh, knight b4. Knight b4. That makes sense. Put the other knight to d5. He just took it. Isn't black just better? I feel like there are these weaknesses. And still this lingering hope that some kind of bishop f2 tactic works. You just need to get rid of the knight. Let's see. Oops. The queen b3 is gonna happen. What should we do about it? We still wanna play d5. There's knight e5. c5 blocks his own bishop. Bishop a5 on the other hand is very passive. I don't want to just defend a pawn. Maybe that's the only choice. Very sad news if that's the case. Now white will play knight d2 to come to c4. Maybe you have to play d5 and then I guess you go back. You go back to f3 to put it to e5. You can play queen d6 though. Now knight e5 is not possible. You just take the bishop. So you have to come up with something like bishop g4. Bishop g4 and then rook e6 or knight e5. White is comfortably better. So wait. Somehow... Oh. b4 is, yeah, it's a bigger weakness than I thought. I didn't understand it. c5, other option. c5. But now, what about, for example, if you take with the d-pawn, now knight e5 looks deadly. You take with the bishop. Actually, maybe it's fine. I was just somehow I was worried about the weaknesses, but actually they are well covered. Knight e4 is just take most likely, or you can wait for a while. Wait a moment. So that means maybe taking on c5 is a mistake. You have to play something like rook a to d1. Or maybe knight e4. Just keep the pressure on. Knight c6. Interesting. Yeah, right now I think c5 is the only move. I'm not sure what is black thinking. Oh, he chose bishop a5. That looks so passive. Let's check the computer. Let's see which one was better. My guess is c5 was better. Neither. Sacrifice the pawn. Ah, I didn't even realize. You can't take. You can't take this simple stuff. This is the. Oh, I missed this one. Maybe Caruana also missed this one. Most likely not. He just saw some problems that I don't see right now. Some kind of. I mean, white has some pawns, but they are all very loose. All just and piece out of the pieces, white pieces are easily attacked. Yeah, I didn't see this. Knight g6. I like this plan. Coming to f4, h4. Yeah, I just missed that one. And what about my c5? Oh, c5 was good too. c5 was fine. Another option. Computer says sacrifice a pawn to get something. Still don't see it. 95. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Kick the bishop out because we wanna take back with the bishop. Just sacrifice a pawn. So you'd have to go back. You can't allow 95. Understand? So that was option. And the bishop a5 land chosen is also fine. They are all fine. 3 different options and they are all fine, even though bishop a5 looks the worst. I thought knight d2 looked good. It's coming to c4. But it seems black has some kind of active counterplay. Oh, again, you take on b4, there's d5, knight moves, there's bishop b4. Tactics. So bishop a5, even though right now it's defending a pawn, black has these active ideas that if white moves around too much. Interesting. So rook e3 was played. The computer move. So it gets out of this diagonal. So now these queen b4 ideas are possible when the bishop moves. Knight g6. And black avoids the trade. This was also another. I guess the white squares are too weak if you just move the knight. Let's see why. I don't immediately understand. Somehow, I still don't really see it. 97. Okay. There's some tactics. So that's why bishop g8. Keep the light squares under control. Oh, bishop e6 was necessary for some reason. Okay, let's take the engine away. Let's just use my small brain. So what? I guess the point is that d4 is now actually weak here. b3 is a puzzle idea. Bishop is protecting it. Yeah, this is what happened. You play like rook d1, maybe just b3. Also bishop b6. Oh, queen d3 instead. So now b3 is not, it doesn't come with tempo anymore. Not sure if it changes anything. You can still play bishop b6, just attacking. Rook e4, I guess. Move the queen somewhere. Let's say f6. No, it's definitely annoying. Now white has these targets. Surprising. Yeah, this bishop f5 is actually, it looks active, but it's actually not doing anything. It's actually, instead, it's like blocking, like maybe our knight wants to go to f5. And maybe our knight wants to go to h5, but it can't because the bishop is hanging. This is exactly what happened. Yeah, black is better, slightly better. I think Nakamura will win this game. It looks like it's quite difficult to defend. If you just calculate the material, black is up half a pawn because of the bishop pair. Bishop pair counts. And also you have to, let's say you move, let's say, okay, b3. So you have to calculate c5. There's the spin. And maybe bishop c5 next. You want a pawn. Might be worth something. If you move the rook, well, then you just drop a pawn. But what I wanted to point out that you have to calculate g6. Yeah, just win a pawn. Okay, so a lot of problems now. Okay, knight, rook g4 played. G4. Rook g4. So controlling g6 square. And yeah, basically just waiting what black is planning to do. Maybe if you play bishop f7, that blocks the rook. So now there's no queen f2 ideas. Might still be a good idea. The brawl, no, it's not. It's not a good idea. It's too weird. You could make some kind of random improvement move, like bishop d5, which kind of looks more active on d5. Instead, he most definitely played a better move. Rook a5, actually having a plan. If you move the bishop, you lose a pawn. Oh, then you lose even d4 and b2, and it's all over. Let's see. What can you do? What can white do? What can white do? There must be something. Rook f4, just g6. Is white just completely losing now? How do we deal with this? Rook g6, you can even just take on d4. Also queen f7, I'm sure. Also many ideas. And otherwise black is just gonna take on f5. It looks just game over. Game over. Bishop g6 played. Okay, that. Aha. Is bishop b6 even better? f2 was hanging, but this might be better. Because if you play here, you lose the bishop. You play some tricky knight move, we check. And just take the rook. We might see a resignation right here. Right here. What else is there? I mean, the rook just doesn't have any squares. It's just lost. On to the next game, I say. On to the next game. Yeah, I don't see it. He still doesn't want to resign. Nakamura is just a strong piece in Rapid. He wins so many events. Loses in Classical or draws, but in Rapid and Blitz and Bullet, he does completely fine. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Let's just check the computer, make sure. Oh, 94. I missed that move. 94, the only active idea left. Still loses a pawn. Computer says rook d1. Okay, oh, this is what happened. But yeah, this b2 is hanging. The rook on g4 is still yeah. Rook d1 though. I wonder why computer wants to play c5. Why not just? Okay, it doesn't matter. Just winning. Time to resign. I think they will resign. Let's look at this computer from the game from the start. Because yeah, there's just nothing to look at. It's just lost. He's still playing. Playing the computer moves. Okay. So yeah, let's look at the board. I mean the opening book. So it was the same opening except knight bd2 was played. I mean the light board just the p-pawn will promote or any of this. He's gonna have 4 passed pawns. Just pointless. Bishop b6. Let's use the computer because this is too high level stuff for me. Knight d7. So how bad is this normal plan? Normal plan of putting the knight to g6. It seems it's also okay. You could still play like this. Not the worst thing in the world. Maybe d4. Still just knight c6. Anyway, knight d7. And this is how he won the game. He got something different than usual. Got a lot of activity. Yeah, this f5 not recommended by the computer, except now. So I mean, obviously he has gone deeper than 26 or whatever. He has gone all the way to, I don't know, who knows, step 40, and then went on and on and on, analyzed it until death. I mean, yeah, Rook M1 in the live game, it just kills. They're really, it's just, oh, Rook D3, tricky move, but it's just, yeah, there's too many ways to win. I mean, I guess you can even take on E4. Go to the opposite color, bishop endgame. Should be winning also. So yeah, back to the analysis of this opening. So yeah, this c takes d4 surprised me because it's just difficult to play this. Maybe bishop b3 was a mistake. This is typical computer stuff. Play bishop e3. It was actually suggesting bishop back to d2. Okay, he finally resigned. Finally resigned. Let's check the next game. Next game. Oh. The engine back on. Yeah, this is just easier to play. Easier to play for black, in my opinion. Oh, let's actually. I have those old analyses there. That's annoying. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, he just puts the knight back to d5, and this is difficult to do anything whatsoever. a4 seems to be a mistake. Seems maybe, yeah, just some. But okay, you put the rook to c1, but what next? What is the plan? You can see, look at the engine line. Bishop g6, king h2, bishop h7, king g1. Just make a draw. I guess that's all you can hope for. So anyway, he played a bit more ambitiously. Computer also suggests waiting. It goes to the same kind of stuff. Queen d2. Queen d2. Interesting. Anyway, it's almost the same. And here was the final. Here where all the trouble started. Should just make a draw, I guess. It's kinda, yeah. It's not easy, you know, because you have the white pieces. It's a match situation, and you don't want to go to the Armageddon, so you kind of have to continue the game. But in this game, it just backfired really badly. Really badly. Oh, still bishop e6. So sacrificing a pawn for some activity. Also not something. Yeah, it's not easy to go for that. You wanna keep on defending. And rook e4 was actually a mistake. Putting your pieces in the wrong places. Rook d1. And if you take, bishop e6. Again, playing for the draw. Instead, he just kept on defending and I guess missed his rook a5 move. And it was just, yeah, all over. Yeah. Too bad. Too bad. Many ways to win. Okay, so now we are just waiting for the game to start, the final game. Let's see what the chat is talking about. Jesus saves, amen. Got it. Let's listen to the chess 24 little bit. It's not it's not working. Okay, fine then. It's not listen. Wait, they're playing actually more games. Wait, what? Wait, how does this work? How many games are they going to play? Like on Lichess it says like, oh, it's gonna be 4 games, but when I look at the chess 24 site, look how many games they have prepared. Maybe it just means that if Caruana wins the next game, then there won't be an Armageddon. There will be like some kind of blitz matches. Like let's see, like 4 blitz games, and then if it's still a draw, then finally Armageddon. Maybe that's how it works. Okay, 5 plus 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, this is how it works. Yeah. Okay. So no Armageddon. Most likely, yeah, I have to say Nakamura. He will make a draw. I wonder. So Nakamura will most likely play e4, and what will maybe no, Najdorf is too theoretical. He could try Richter Rouser. He could play d6. What other options? What will he do? I mean, the Najdorf is just way too theoretical. Super theoretical. I'm sure Nakamura knows how to make a draw by force there. You have to avoid it. Sveshnikov is also, it's just too theoretical. You would try some random stuff. Taimanov, but also it's just positionally it's not so easy to win either. I don't know, it's very difficult to find a way. You could play some kind of random crap. What could you try? P6. Just some completely new stuff. I mean, not new, but just something different. Maybe the French, but then it's probably gonna be exchange French. Aliahin, maybe, but very risky. It's not easy at all. Still hasn't started. Okay, they are on a break too. Chess 24 is on a break. Might take a while. What should I do in the meantime? Might as well play some games. Let's play some games. Why not? But wait, how does the board? Sure, it's fine. Wait, is it? I'm not sure if you can actually see the board. But I'm just wasting time here. Doesn't matter. If the setup doesn't work really. Just wasting some time. Ooh. Give me that pawn. Queen h5. Ooh, b7. Thank you. Now I just try to defend the king's side. Ooh, d4. He's giving me a lot of free moves here. And that was a blunder. Maybe he can try. Oh, that's another option. I don't know. Take this one. Take it. Take on b6. Yeah. Hey, the game started. Okay. The game started. Okay. Very good. So what did he try? Oh, knight f3. This is Nakamura's way to make a draw. And d6. This is, I think, what Kramnik also kind of prefers to when he wants to play for a win. So this is basically like King's Indian. Basically like King's Indian, but Black got this free Bishop d7 move, which might be a bit helpful. Yeah, I played this myself. So you just try to stop e4. There are actually a lot of options White could try. Queen p3 is one, even d5 is one, knight g5 even to play e4. Many options. This is one. Maybe not the best way to honestly to play for White, because you do give this free move, which is kind of useful. Except, oh, it seems with c5, White has good results. Let's see. Let's look at this. Takes, and queen b3. Bishop c8 would be a sad move, so I would play something like this, a4. I don't know. There's some chances. Instead, he just played Bishop e3. Yeah, no c5. Okay, Bishop e2. Now if White can hope to get c5 in, and then put the knight to c4, And this is gonna be a lot of pressure on d6. Maybe also knight b3 if white has trouble achieving the c5 move. Like b4, knight b3, c5. Still some games, 3 games on the Lichess database. Some seem to like c5. c5 move is a move that's hard to understand. c6 instead played. c6. I guess c6 may goes well with the extra bishop d7 move. And like in the game, now you could just take, and yeah, it makes sense that we have this free move. But white should be a bit better. I actually want to see the computer evaluation. Wow, huge. Computer absolutely loves white here. This is white is completely dominating. So yeah, he didn't take on d5. I just want to see how would computer handle this. How would computer do this? Just want to take. Actually, that one is also reasonable. Just take on d4 again. Maybe this extra move helps in the open position. I want to see. Oh, knight g4 maybe. Maybe knight g4 should have been played and just f5. Ah, and c5. Computer actually likes this c5. Just blocking everything. And c6 is just a bit slower. Okay, and what happened? Knight e8 to preparing f5. And this taking on c6 is just not normal. And I think computer hates it. Just like in the previous lines. Why are you giving away your strong pawn on d5? I feel like the reason why he took on c6, he just wants to make the play simple. He wants to make a simple draw. Computer, yeah, just play b4, f5, f3. This is the usual. You can play f4, and black will, do his normal attacking schemes. Maybe in this one it's actually white is like super fast, a lot faster than normal. But he took on c6, which makes blacks. Yeah, you can see how much the eval dropped. A lot, like over a pawn when he did this. f5. You could immediately. Bishop e6 is kind of, yeah, like, why are you moving the same piece twice? Because if let's say, okay, if you hey okay, I can't pronounce your name. It's way too difficult. Ihlandromea. It's not? That handsome face, yeah. Not too handsome, but yeah, I can change it if you want. Let me change it. What do you want? You want to see the grandma? Grandma? Hey, what about this handsome face? Am I too old? I can put this one. I can put this one. No, I have. Unfortunately, I have already forgotten you. My bad memory. Bad memory. Ultra Bullet guy. Doesn't ring any bells with me. Okay, what is going on with this? So yeah, he took on the c6, which is not recommended. I'm sure he had his reasons. Like, again, I think the biggest reason is that he feels it's somehow closer to a draw. Somehow. Like, the position is less closed. So in his mind, Nakamura sees it's closer to a draw. If that makes any sense. I don't know. It seems, yeah. Okay, finally out of the database. We are onto the new territory. No game found. You can see with the knight a5 move. Okay, I'm starting to understand his setup a little bit. What do you mean your opening book is not should be working pretty easily? I mean right now it doesn't work because there's no games to look at. Or maybe you have the wrong settings because you can change it if you just click the gear thing. You can change what you have, leeches, masters, all kinds of settings you can change. So I just use the masters. Unknown openings. Well, there are many. Like if you play normal openings, if you click the leeches database, a lot of these players don't play the classical openings. But if you click the masters, I'm sure you will find games. Or maybe you're looking at the wrong variant or something. Maybe you're looking at Crazy House. You have a Crazy House opening book. What is going on with the game? This is what I'm interested. So basically, he took on c6 to have more pressure on d6, and that's why Caruana felt obliged to play this bishop e6. And let's see what would happen if he avoided that. Let's say he plays the same stuff. Yeah, I guess bishop, you just can't avoid it. I thought maybe there's like queen c7 or something. It seems you can't avoid bishop e6. You have to lose the tempo with this one. So maybe I take back what I said about Nakamura, and what he did is it's pretty fine. Surprising, but he had his reasons. I don't want to explain my thoughts. I just want to make moves. I'm just here to play Ultra Bullet. Not here to teach you. I don't want to teach. Queen d2. So obviously now Rook d1 is coming. And yeah, it is. Why look at what is so active here? Yeah, what can I say? 2 years. Haha. That's all I need. Who needs 2000 when you can have 1 or 2? And one is One is also fake. So basically, you're my only viewer. How do you feel about that? Do you feel the burden of being my only viewer? Anyway, thank you for coming, tuning in to this lonely stream. I'm like in some lonely island, just talking to myself. Just some crazy guy. And you're just picking up some random radio channel, and there's me. So what do you want to understand? I mean, there's nothing too special going on. They are both are just like, white is so slowly applying pressure here. I mean, maybe white can play queen e1 to queen f2, attacking this h7 pawn. And okay, there's some background noises now. Sorry about that. But usually in the King's Indian style, black wants to attack. He wants to play f4 and this play g5, h5, g4. But now with all the rooks here, and now that white took on c6, it's not easy for black to attack anymore. I'm sure he's still hoping to get, because he needs to win this game. Right now Nakamura is leading by 1 point. He needs to get some kind of attack. Obviously, yeah, I mean d5. I mean, maybe black can play d5. It's definitely risky. Definitely risky. Like, let's say you play d5 immediately. We just take, there's like bishop b5. The bishop can go to c5. Yeah, this one actually looks really good. The queen doesn't have any squares. Goes to c7, there's like knight d5. Queen d6. Well, I don't know, maybe he can actually sacrifice. Or maybe not. Knight d5 is coming. So anyway, d5 is risky. Black is just kind of, especially with his bishop f7 move, he's like waiting for white to come up with some kind of idea here. He's just waiting, like maybe white plays c5, then you play d5. If white plays b5, maybe c5, blocking things up. Bishop f2. I guess queen e3 is coming. Yeah, but I don't know. He's finding it difficult, it seems. I mean, yeah, basically it feels like h6. He's still planning. He's still planning stuff. Like maybe f4 will come, and maybe that was why Nakamura played bishop f2. It was the prophylaxis against f4. Yeah, you like this? You like this? I can do this. Maybe you now understand if I do this. Just do this and you win the chess game. Hey, I can do both ways. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. How do you like it? I got it all. Hey, I can also push my hands forward and backwards. Hey, maybe up and down. Where do you want me to move them? I can do it all. I'm a magician. I have true talent. True talent in this hand movement, like an Italian. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do the Macarena. That's too much. Hey, I don't think I'm not gonna commentate the Magnus ending game. It's too much. 3 hours is already enough, because I thought it's gonna be 2 games, like in the previous rounds. 2 games at the same time. But it turns out it's just 1 game, and I don't want to do 6 hours. H6, yeah. So basically, maybe slowly, he's he's still hoping to get some kind of attack. Unfortunately, the rook on d8, it just can't move. It has to keep on protecting. Maybe white could try. So queen e3. Why not just attack this pawn? I guess black just has to defend. Has to keep on defending. And then where's white's next move? b5. He does it immediately. If he did this first, then I wonder if this is... No, it's not better, because now black can play f4 with tempo. So he wants that. Okay, so b5 happened. And now he blocks it. And now that the center is blocked, now maybe black can attack easy. Lazy. Yeah, I'm lazy, so what? I like to be lazy. Lazy is the name of the game. Why do you think I play chess and not football? Because I'm lazy. Takes too much work. I might even have to sweat if I play football, you know? No, but I wanted to, I don't know, I wanted to become GM, but yeah, I am is just it's nothing. Anyway, f4 happened, so finally, black wants to attack. I think most likely have to take on d5. I would like to take on d5 because I still dislike the option of white keeping up the d5 pressure. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyone can become an IM, but GM actually requires some heavy work. And now, yeah, I'm not sure with one knight. Not sure if it matters. But there are problems. If we take the knight, like I want to, then knight c6 comes. Like g5, knight c6, and maybe queen f5, a4, a5, d6. It's very annoying. But if you don't take, let's say you play g5, okay, attack. No. Well, I mean, you can take one of the knights. You can play bishop e2. And target the d6 again. You can't play g4, h5. I don't know. He decided to... what am I talking about? What am I talking about? G5. I was talking about taking on f6, but of course you take on e7. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry about that. You just play knight c6. I was just blind. This was his plan. Yeah. So yeah, he had to take on d5. If you have 4 eyes, then you are more useful than me. Unfortunately, honestly, this looks really bad for black. King h1. King h1 is kind of... King h1... King h1 isn't my first option. Because I'm kind of scared of this attack. So I want to keep the option of moving to the f1. Like g4. And then king e2, for example. Or I play h3. Something like this might have been my option. Moving the rook to the h file. But I do remember that sometimes I've analyzed this. I do remember that sometimes the computer likes this tucking in the corner. Even though it's kind of difficult to understand. At least now we see 1 point of this waiting move. He gets this bishop on h4. And if black ever takes, then we get the rook to the g file. And it's gonna be, you know, destruction. Complete destruction. What happened? King h8 makes sense. Rook g8 may be coming. Okay, so more pressure on the g pawn. And black just keeps on applying more pressure. Maybe there's gonna be a sacrifice, you know. Either piece can go sacrifice on e4. Knight or bishop, it's hard to tell which one. And queen e1. This one is hard to explain. Queen e1 kind of looks like. Honestly, I don't know. Queen e1, I don't understand. Why did he play queen e1? I guess because he didn't want the sacrifice come with some kind of tempo. I'm not sure, honestly. Yeah, it's kind of, maybe he saw some kind of sacrifice and thought that queen is better on e1. I don't understand. Anyway, no sacrifice happened. Instead, he decided to maneuver. Hopefully it's... But how to continue? How does black continue his attack? Like, if we just play a5, what's next? What does black do? Queen f1 played. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Why queen f1? There must be some kind of... But maybe there's something like, you know, like takes, queen h3, and the queen looks active. Like you play queen f2, bishop h5, and this looked uncomfortable, and maybe this. But remember, we have this really superb knight on c6. Now there are some cooking sounds in the background, so sorry about that. Who taught you to calculate? I myself. That's how you teach it. You just calculate. That's how you learn to calculate. So queen f1. Whoops. Let's actually. There's too many variations. Let's click it like this. So queen f1 played. Bishop f6. Okay, knight e4 is coming. That's kind of obvious. Yeah, obviously, if you play bullet, you're not practicing your calculation at all. It's just intuition bullet. Or maybe it's just a tiny bit of calculation. It's like this much calculation in bullet. In blitz, it's like this. And in classical, it's like this, you know. Difference is huge. And wait, did white plunder a pawn? Don't tell me Nakamura just blundered a pawn. Or... Oh, no, I don't think he blundered. He just thought that this is safe. That even though black wins the pawn, you get this one, and he's hoping that there's no easy way. Because the usual way to attack is you play g3, white plays h3, and then you sacrifice on h3 something. But black doesn't have anything to sacrifice on h3. So he's hoping that this is somehow a draw, but it's very risky. There's, for example, g3, and then you play f3. It's quite scary. For example, if you take maybe you just play, you have this kind of stuff. Very complicated. Maybe g3. Maybe unfortunately, queen can actually block this one. You block the pawn, and if you take, it's slow, I guess, because the attack will take time, and we have all these active ideas. And f3, you just play g3, and it will take quite a lot of time to get this going. So anyway, instead he played queen b7 blocks. And white is sacrificing a pawn. So there was no time to play like rook b1, I guess, for some reason. Yeah, I did. Yep, I did. Some cocaine. Don't worry about it. Don't tell the cops. Okay. Aha. Okay, so if you take on b6, I guess there's... Yeah, that's good. Don't be a snitch. Look, the queen is trapped on c7. So yeah, instead he controlled the e-file like a professional. Which he is. Surprise, surprise. Knight f5 coming. Oh, okay, f3. I have to say this is a very complicated game. Caruana definitely succeeded in his plans to make the game as complicated as possible. Like the game started very slow, looked like black wouldn't get any kind of attack, but slowly, took him a long time. Like here, oops, let's see, like here, somewhere around here, looked like black's all his pieces were in the center. But then, slowly, after white played b5, c5, and got this strategic, very strong on knight on c6, unfortunately it also meant that black got some kind of attack. But I wonder if he just blundered the pawn on e4, I don't know. Or if it was some kind of miscalculation. What was that? Damn, where are we? So we are still here, f3. f3, okay. Let's try to understand. If you play g3, one problem is that, well, black has this fast pawn, so that's always gonna be annoying. Maybe bishop d8. Is possible. I'm not sure at all. Like the king is kind of in danger here. And if you take here, well, you still have a fast pawn. And you have this scary g2 weakness. Like, for example, let's say you play here, you attack the pawn, then queen g7, threatening mate. If you take the rook a1, checkmate. And if you play a rook g1, you just take it. Actually, no, you have queen f1. I take it back. That doesn't work, but maybe rook a1 immediately is lights out. So that's why he played g3. He just hoped to block the g file. Oh, really? There's such a move here. Maybe there's some kind of perpetual, like queen f7, b7, f2. This might be some kind of perpetual. It's hard to say. Things are very complicated. Black might be just winning here. Who knows? That was definitely interesting. Interesting option. But he didn't play this. He played bishop g5, knight a5, maybe bishop g5. Yeah, was a bit too slow. He had to either sacrifice or immediately attack the pawn, because now rook b1, knight c6, or queen c6, queen ca. What to do? f2 is a plan, so he stopped with rook f1. The thing is, we could play rook b1, f2, and then queen e2, except there is this check, and these pawns are funny. Funny pawns. h4. I don't know what's going on. This is bishop d2 coming to e1, promotion. There's some kind of crazy, out of this world ideas. So, and if like knight c4 controlling this d2, then black just takes. Some kind of very interesting ideas. Very interesting. Anyway, so rook f1 controlling securely. So now f2, queen e2. Now this we just take. Except, do you have bishop? Does black have bishop d8? You play knight c6. You take on b7. You take the knight, the bishop, and there's gonna be checkmate. It's kind of funny. So complicated. Maybe f2 was a move. Anyway, that was not played. It was played king g7, queen a6. I guess taking on d6. Huh? Black is winning. Yeah, but things are very complicated in a practical game still. Hard to tell. You just make one mistake. Yeah. Exactly. Black might make one mistake and then it's like some kind of perpetual. I'm still thinking about this f2 move. We could still do this. We could still play this same idea, bishop d8. Except the problem is like you just go back and yeah, this is definitely not better. White is better. Here's queen g6. Queen g6. Okay, that's a hey, that was played. That makes sense. So defend and attack. So yeah, but queen d3 now it's passive, and now we can maybe, except there's knight c6. Always have to calculate if you can sacrifice somehow, like queen h5 coming. It probably doesn't work because queen h5 can always be met by h4. Anyway, so h5 happened instead. So he's just waiting. He has, it seems he has all the time to attack slowly. White anticipated that idea and just played h4. h4. Wow. Hey, Caruana. Caruana is playing so nicely here. Yeah, now it looks really bad. It looks really bad here. Oh, honestly, this is not a result I wanted because I wanted the match to be over. Now there's gonna be at least 2 blitz games. 2 blitz games. Let's see what's the. Now it's -1. It's too easy to make mistakes here. I want to see actually what's the. Where can I see information? So if they play, if it ends 2+2, really? They're gonna play 5 minutes, 30 second, 3-second increment. Oh, it's gonna take ages. Oh, it's too much. No, a 5 minutes and 3-second increment. That's how I understood it. Yeah, gonna take a long time. That's a long ass blitz game. Okay, so where's Black's mate? Where is it? White is just the knight is again. White would like to activate the knight, but you lose the b7 pawn, and there has to be some kind of tactical idea. Otherwise, you just activate the black rook. King g6. Calmly improving. Okay, knight c4 is happening. So is there finally a tactic? Let's see. Rook b7, knight d6. So now the knight is active, coming to f5. And I feel like White is out of the hook now. Did White? Oh, yeah, I feel like 3 viewers. Hey, but where did I get another one? That's a lot of viewers. It's probably some kind of old viewer I have. Sometimes I have. I mean, I have 30 followers. There's probably one of them. I mean, the thing is, it's very difficult to find people on Twitch. Also, I'm not on the front page of Leeches. So nobody can really find me, but that's fine. Yeah, what is going on? G3 doesn't probably work because it's a stake and there's... Wait, what? G2? This is crazy. The first one? Oh, thanks for the follow. I need it. I think I need 50 followers to get affiliate. This, I think, I mean, it's kind of, it's not the first one. It's not the first one. It's just, I'm sure they were happy in others. When they first started, I'm sure that many of them had very few viewers. It just takes time. There's no other way. It just takes a damn long time. And the thing is, yeah, I can never become as famous as like Nakamura because you actually need good playing skills. You can't just be weak. You can't just be a weak I am. I have no idea what's going on in this. This just looks crazy. So it's still knight c4, and I'm thinking about this g3. Wait. Yeah, maybe black doesn't have to take. No, black does. Black has to, because if you play g3 now you can just take. So rook b7. You take on d6. G3. Ah, you can just take. I'm just stupid. Or am I? I'm not actually. I take my words back. You just check. And you check here. And you promote. Oh, Ensemo. I don't know who that is. Who is Ensemo? I don't know that streamer. But maybe he was already famous from some other area, Many of them are already famous, like on YouTube or whatever. I'm not. Anyway, this looked really interesting. I wonder if this worked, this sacrifice. Anyway, he played safely. He just protected the pawn and went back and repeated. And what a crazy. Okay, now black should be winning. Look at this, too many pawns. Way too many pawns. Ensemo. Wait, is he streaming chess? Why don't I know him? I haven't heard of Ensemo. Yeah, there's just look how many pawns. Way too many pawns. You can't stop them all. So we're gonna see some blitz games. That's too bad. Anyway, very nice game from Caruana. He really I really like this game. King's Indian setups are extremely rare in elite tournaments, and maybe we should see them more often. How many viewers does your Ensemo guy have? Yeah, he resigned. Okay, this game, I'm sure, if we look at the computer, I mean, the computer is still calculating, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of blunders. So many blunders. Let's actually. Leeches hasn't added a fifth game yet, but we can go to Chester 24 and hopefully notice when the next game starts. Where is it? Knockout 3. They will add it here somewhere. The chat is exploding. Yeah, I can play. Yeah, why not? I can play a few. I can play a few Ultra Bullet games. You can just challenge me. Why not? I can lose some games. Some Ultra. I haven't Ultra Bullet. Jesus. Oh man, Ultra Bullet is gonna be brutal. Oh boy. Casual. You're. I don't know. Whose rating are you defending? Mine? I feel like I might lose some rating points. This is how much. No, I don't. I'm already hating this. Why are we playing Ultra Bullet? This is so stupid. This is the worst thing ever. This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Why are we doing this? No! Please! Whoa, I won! Oh, 58 moves! How the fuck did I manage 58 moves in Ultra Bullet? I think that was my record, actually. I've never managed so many moves in Ultra Bullet. That was insane. Like, I never knew I was that fast. That was crazy. I'm very proud of that game. No matter, even if I lose all the rest of my games. Completely fine with that idea. What is going on? Oh crap, you tricked me! Oh, I guess you didn't trick me, you just played strong. Strong, nice play. Whoa, so many games. Hey, I'm really surprised how fast I am. I don't know. 1827. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. I mean, I don't care about Ultra Bullet. It's just, the rating. It can be whatever. It's all the same to me. Mate. Ultra Bullet. I mean, I just very rarely play. I don't know. Yeah, hey, believe me, I'm surprising myself with every bullet game we play. Well, you know, the thing is, you just have to, you know, just play weak moves. Don't play fast moves. Oh crap! Whoa! Wait, when's the? I have to. The game hasn't started yet, I guess. After this game, I will check what is going on. What is going on? Ooh. Wait, what? Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I had your queen. Oh crap. This is the funny stuff though. Pretty funny stuff. No, you won. Hey, I have to check if the... Okay, it hasn't started yet. Okay, let's play more. Oh, that was a bad game, I have to say. I think we played some better games. Definitely played some better games. Funny stuff though. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm losing. I'm losing here. Too bad. Oops. What is going on? Ooh, mate. I don't know, I'm just making some random moves. I'm just making some random moves. Shit. Oops. Whoa. And yeah, I'm using trackpad if you... I'm not using a mouse. Sorry about that. I'm ultra bullet genius. What can I say? I'm rediscovering my talent. Holy no! Fuck. Oh my god, I have to... Sorry, I clicked the... After this game. I clicked the stupid... Oh, stupid board! So now the board is really bad. Oh, okay, wait, let me... how do I do this? How do I do this? Let me think. I have to... Sorry, I have to close this. What is going on? You can show the stream. Okay, I have to put the stream. I have to put it right. Okay, let's see. No, I don't have Instagram. Let's check first this. Okay, I click some random game, and then I'm just looking at the stream if it's correct. Oh, okay, it looks fine. Okay, so we can play some more. Okay. Okay. Woo! Oops. Oh! I missed that one. Good trick. Oh! No! No, damn it! Damn you! Tricked me in the end. Hey, now you've won just a free piece. That's not fair. Didn't you? Oh, thank you. Ooh. Oh, wait, what are you doing now? Boy? How do I mate? Like this. Ooh, Ultra. I have to say, it's very tiring to play Ultra Bullet. I'm tiring my fingers. Oh, damn it! Good trick. It wasn't really a trick, it was, again, just a good move. Good move. Oh, damn! Now I'm really losing. Oh boy. Okay, what is going on? Damn, too fast. Let me check again. Hey, the game is going on, I'm sorry, but I have to. Chi-Chi. I have to. I have to look at the Nakamura game now. I think it's going on. Wait, it's not. It's not on leeches. Yeah, thanks. Chi-Chi. Yeah, it was nice actually. It was pretty interesting. I have played so little Ultra Bullet. It was. But yeah, why leeches? Ah, there are leeches is always. I don't want to follow the games on. Yeah. See ya. See ya. Leeches. Please show the game. Chess 24 board is just way too small. Way too small. Ah, again, I'm just moving. Anyway, this is the same kind of stuff. Slightly different. Black seems to be doing fine, but I really want to see it on leeches. Damn it. Maybe have to take wait a few minutes. Where else can I see? I see on chess.com. Could look at chess.com, but again, I don't have the board. I mean, I don't have the setup for the chess.com board. Just wanna use leeches. Okay, anyway, for now, let's go with this board. Let's try to commentate. So why does black have such a good position here? What is the pawn count? Pawn count is equal. So why is it so bad? Why? Why is it so bad? Not so easy to understand. I guess the center pawns, d5 and e6, there's this, and white pawns are just crumbled, like sprinkled like cocaine all over the body. Oh, is it here? No, this is not the. It's here. Fifth one, nice. Thank you, leeches. Let's find it here too. Okay, very good. So again, left one is the live board, and on the right one, I will analyze a little bit. Again, I just want to see from the start. It was the Kyoko piano once again. So knight e7. The basic plan in this game. And yeah, yeah, white black is very active here because he won the e5 pawn. Had to do something differently. Maybe he just had to keep the knight on f3. Not sure. If black can just get these pawns rolling, just like you can see in the live position, they are very scary right now. Just gonna push to push to the enemy camp. Not easy. Not easy at all. Yeah. Let's see the e-values. How bad is it? Not as bad as I expected. Less than 2 pawns. That is still playable in blitz. There are chances. Let's see where did it all go wrong exactly according to computer. So rook c1. Queen c2 is fine. White still has the normal edge. a3 also fine. e5, big mistake. Very big mistake. Instead, bishop d2. Now it's changing a lot of different ideas. But bishop d2, I like this move because it's opening up the rook to attack the queen. Maybe e takes d5 is a plan. Instead, he locked it up and then he just lost the center pawn on e5. Yeah, the c5 happened and white just had no way to counter this. I'm not sure what he missed. What did he miss? Yeah, c5. Give the c pawn for the e5 pawn. And then it was just, yeah, not easy. But wait, what has happened in the game? What has happened in the game? Why is the... Because, okay, so white sacrificed the pawn. Oh, probably just had to give it up. But now, look what has happened. White has this strong knight. Black has a bad bishop. We have some active ideas here. So I feel like white's position has improved. Queen d... Okay, queen d5 is just blunder, but let's say bishop e7, let's say king h8, and then queen d5. White can play f3, secure the knight on e4. I feel like d4 was a mistake, and let's check what if the computer agrees with me. d4, I was correct. It's a mistake. Don't do that. You have to, yeah, you have to aim for e4, where your bishop is active, and then you can play d4. So he just played a basic. Nakamura played a basic strategic mistake, but this happened. Hard to avoid. Hard to avoid mistakes. Tactical and positional. Yeah, basically, white is kind of like waiting for black to find a way to come through. And it's not so easy. how do you activate the f8 knight? Because it's pinned, and if you move the king to h7, we play queen d3 and abuse this diagonal. Yeah, Nakamura, you messed this up. He might still win if he just finds the way to get rid of the knight. But so far, it's not looking good at all. Like queen f7, like looks like a blunder, for example, because you can't take the rook; it's mate. So that's why he played the king move, defending the pawn. But now, I wonder if there's some kind of tactical way to use these diagonals. Sometimes there is like you know, like bishop g5, a crazy move. But if you take, you know, oh, actually, rook, knight, and bishop against the queen is usually superior. So sometimes you go for these tactical ideas, and then actually they work for the opponent. For example, you take the pawn and lose the queen. So you have to be very careful. Anyway, what happened? So king a7, b8 is just waiting. Wait, is black? How do you deal with this knight c5? Ah, now I understand. So you take, and there's this check, and unfortunately, yeah, you're just dead there. So, and wait, bishop. I'm sure there's something very similar. For example, rook c6, and it's just mate. So these tactical ideas are here. So what did he play? He played knight f8, protecting the queen, protecting the h7 square, and white took. Did he just blunder? Did Caruana just blunder a rook? Because the h7 square is protected. Yeah, he just blundered. Wow, he blundered. Big blunder. Knight f8. Strong move. I really like that move. Really strong move. It's not easy to. Oh, unfortunate. Big blunder. Caruana. Well, let's see what does the computer say. Oh, wait, what? What? So knight c5 is actually the move because you take here and I guess you push the pawns. Wow. Okay, this is pretty complicated stuff. High level stuff. So that was possible. And the other option to go to this kind of endgame, but black has many pawns. And so anyway, knight f8, I thought that was a brilliant move. I wonder why is that not good? f3. Why is white so strong here? Let's say black plays, for example, moves his king to g8. Check. You just, I mean, you could even, except this is somehow, somehow better for black. What the hell? Queen b8. Check. Does e5 drop? e5 somehow drops. I don't understand. Queen b7. This is way too complicated for me. In a way, I can understand why knight f8 is not a bad idea. So knight f8, it defends nicely, and that's the main problem. If you play defensive moves, you're playing passively, and in chess, activity usually is the one that counts, and that's why knight c5 was the better move. But these things are very difficult, and knight f8 is the way how to keep the game complicated and how you play for the win. But like you said, he just blundered in typical fashion. So I guess if you're playing higher rated opponents, try to play actively, and sometimes low rated opponents you can play these passive moves, defending pawns and just hoping for blunders. Let's see. I feel like Lichess will again miss the start of the game, so we have to click it here most likely. So they will play, to play one more game. I think yeah, a pair of 5+3. And if that's tied, then another. So again, Nakamura won with the black pieces. It's very rare in this in the elite level. But he definitely is showing how it's done. He's just playing. His openings are just rock solid, and Caruana is just biting on the granite. And whenever he makes a slight mistake, then Nakamura punishes. Let's see. Still. Okay, it is on. It is on. And let's say, is it on Lichess? Not yet. Not yet. For now. Okay, what is going on? A lot of moves have been played. Caruana is playing this kind of hippo system. Looks very familiar. Just fianchetto both bishops. Usually the f6 is just on e7 if you want a true hippo system. Okay, I think we have it. Very nice. Okay. Let's find it here too. Let's see the moves. So again, d6. Now Nakamura tries to play more solidly. Yeah, just knight b8. That's a funny move. Knight b8. This really comes to the what I just said in the previous games. If you wanna play for the win, you can play these backwards moves. They can play good way to play for win. Of course, it had some ideas like c6. Black can now play c6. So it definitely has an idea, but I don't know. Maybe it was a good idea. Maybe it wasn't a bad idea. I'm curious. What does the computer say? Again, c6. Oh, could have played c6 immediately. And now Now knight b8. Oh, this was faster. But he allowed this. Oh. So bishop c6 was bad. And this was a bad. Okay, this is a split. You know, a lot of mistakes are being made. Computer just wants to somehow win the c6 pawn, I guess. And oh, this is why he should have played c6 immediately. There's no d6. Anyway, obviously all these things, they don't matter. It just splits. Bishop a3. Let's take the engine away. Bishop a3 doesn't work. Just dropping a piece. That's unfortunate. But yeah, now c6 is under pressure. And we have to... a6 bishop is not participating. We have to like maybe play b5. Maybe even a crazy plan. c8 to e6 to f6 to f7 to e8. And then win the c6 pawn. Also, we can play... let me see. It's not so easy. Because... rook d2, f6. So if we now play bishop c8, maybe b4 is the problem. You just protect the c6 pawn. Because black would like to play a5, but b4 is just too fast. This happened. h4. Bit risky. I mean, h4 in this moment, I don't really like it. Because, for example, bishop c8 to g4. I would rather play h3, for example, a bit safer. Is black gonna win again? Don't tell me. This is absolutely crazy, but yeah, Caruana is close. Close to doing it again. Close to winning with the black pieces. This is trading blows. That would be funny. Very strange in the elite level. Rook d5. I like that move. So now, maybe bishop a3 is finally a idea. Maybe queen e6. Just gonna win the c6 pawn. And yeah, why not queen e6? What am I missing here? Isn't this obvious? Maybe there's some problems like no. Now you're actually even training to take. Maybe there were some problems of you know, with the activity. For example, at least a draw. Can't block with the bishop because this one. So maybe that's why he just took on d5. Yeah, trying to activate the... Yeah, coming to f5. Very complicated. As black, I want to play the a5 move. I just really don't want to allow this b4, b5 idea. Really don't want to. This happened. This bishop right now, it's still not active. I want it to f7. I just don't know how do I achieve it. Maybe I want to take and then g6 to put it to f7. That's definitely a plan. Bishop f8 instead. Oh, makes sense, but yeah, knight h4. Knight h4 stops this activation plan that I wanted to do. Maybe no. If you go to b1, I play. Well, it's not so clear. Here, there, and if you take g6, you take b3, and if you play queen d1, then maybe queen b4 again, takes, and I don't know what's going on. Oh, then knight is actually, I didn't see the knight was actually dropping. Maybe that was possible. Bishop p1 definitely looks funny, but might have been possible move. Queen g4 maybe. Can't tell. Anyway, he didn't play it. He played queen c5. And they are going to this endgame. And is this just a simple draw for white? Most likely it is. h5 is weak. There's some hope of, winning it. Yeah, he immediately activates his king. But now, so f4, preparing king h6. I guess you have to play g3. But then we can take, and now we have a passed pawn. Maybe we can use it. f5, f5, king f6, e4, bishop d6. Some hope for black to win. Okay, so he just traded. Let me again just click like this. What is going on? White can also wait, by the way. White could have. Is this what happened? No, he played this immediately. Oh, surprised. But black seems to have really wanted to have the h pawn. He could have played it safer. Like, I kind of wanted to just take. Like, don't we have some hope here? Some hope of winning this game still? Maybe not. Now they are in this. The black king is so active. This is what I underestimated, by the way. In this case, it's not just the h pawn, it's the active king, which is most likely very deadly. e4. e4 will come. We can also play. Yeah, we can add this a5 because maybe white. Maybe white was gonna play a5 and trade one pair of pawns. Now you have to stop this sacrifice plan, which he does. And now, can we finally play e4? e4. Can we finally do this? And isn't this just winning? There's some ideas. Look. No, wait. Like this. You play here, you play here. takes, and d6 wins. Wins for white. Wow. I can't move the bishop because bishop c7. I mean, I guess you have to, but you move it somewhere, you take here, d6. But hey, he played f4. Why didn't he take it for? What is wrong with my plan? Maybe no. I think my plan works. I think my plan worked. I can't find any fault with this. I have to. Maybe this is fine too. What he's doing. But with this one, it's actually white the one who's playing for the win here. Am I wrong? Let me see. I just wanna see. He's taking. Oh, there's some kind of draw. Let's see. What am I missing? Oh, king c4. Oops. Wait, what? What is going on? That was like so many moves suddenly. What is going on here? That was like a gazillion moves suddenly appeared. But it seems Nakamura is definitely gonna make at least a draw. King c4, and this is how he survives. Wow. But there was actually a win. King g2. So you stop the king from advancing, and then you just play bishop f2 to g3 and win the endgame. That's kind of interesting. Let's say you play here. Then I was thinking like maybe we defend, but now you actually get the sacrifice. Okay, nice. So there was a funny endgame moment. Very instructive actually. That sometimes if you play for a win, like with e4, you suddenly lose. Like it seems like you are better, but actually it's just a draw. And yeah, Nakamura won. Wow. What happened? I didn't see. So f4. Yeah, he just had to play for a win. He had to go for this stupid thing because otherwise it's just a draw. He had no choice. Anyway, good job. Good job, Nakamura. Yeah, he's the best in Blitz or Rapid. Oh! Oh, it's already 9 p.m. God damn. Ugh. Interesting game. But I think I'm finally out. This is enough for me. See ya! See ya later, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.